everybody, Debrianna here. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So, the guides and I were having a chat, and the chat was to talk about the gifted children out there. And as they just said, so like me, but we weren't trying to go there, but you know. So, we're pulling 4 cards on them, and we're pulling cards out of 2 different decks. And this is one of the decks, which is the Fairy Forest. And the other deck is the Sacred Rebels, and I think the cover fell on the floor, but I'm not going to grab it. So we're going to grab the book. And it's the Sacred Rebels. And these cards work really, really well together, and I absolutely love them. And my friend Lainey actually said, I think those 2 cards will work really well together, and she was right. It's not like I'm surprised though, but she was right, and they work wonderful together. So we pulled 4 cards, and we're talking about the gifted children coming in, what they're here for, and how you can help them, and we're just going to go with that. So without further ado, let's start with the first card, which is, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it says, listening for the truth. Now, here's the thing. When we talk about the gifted children coming in and everything about them, or how certain things are, how to tell if you have a gifted gifted child. Sorry guys, that was a weird statement right there. But it's basically looking for different signs. If your child is a little bit unusual, just knows things that you don't really know, or if you just have something, oh yeah, grandpa's here, and he's not here, and you're just like looking around, and you're just like, okay honey, yes, but don't discredit the child if the child is saying grandpa's here, because the child sees him, and it's just the child is seeing, and he's there to protect the child most likely. So I don't really discredit them, because the child is there to help teach you, and the child is there getting you used to the point that this is what's happening. This is going to be your reality. So listening to the truth, because I know personally when I was little, and my mom can tell stories and vouch for this, that I would just like wander off in a store, and I would be giving messages to people that I didn't even know, and it's kind of a scary thought, especially for a child who's like 5 and 6. You're just kind of like, where did my child go? And the child is just off giving people messages, just wandering around. Oh yeah, Casey took me to them, which was the name of my spirit guide at a young age. Her name is Casey. I just used to wander off with Casey. Casey was always there. I would hold her hand around the stores. We used to play in the corner of our old house in Las Vegas, and like my parents would be like, that must be an imaginary friend, until my mom was like, no, that's not an imaginary friend. But she's always been a protector. She actually helped a lot on certain things, so she was actually a really good protector. But the children who are coming in are so much full of wisdom that they're going to teach you things that you didn't even know. They're full of wisdom. Kind of like the girl in this card. She's listening to a seashell, and it's giving her the truth. So these children who are coming in are helping you, listening. And just listen and make sure to keep an open mind with them, because they have so much to tell you. We will go to the next card, which is She Who Laughs. She's a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. So it's basically humor and perspective. So kind of like what we're talking about with like children who, they shouldn't really know these things, but they do. And you're just kind of sitting there like, I don't know how my child knows that, but they do. How is that possible? Just understand that they are in a different headspace and a different mindset. They are coming here with knowledge that you wouldn't think they would have at such a young age. And I know a lot of them have just like the big eyes full of wisdom, and you just can tell that they're an old soul and they've been here before. And it's so cool. But, like, here's the thing. Just change your perspective a little bit on that. If it's not weird, don't think of it as weird. Think of it as your child is basically here for a purpose. And this purpose is to share wisdom. So change the perspective of it a little bit. The child is not weird. The child is not abnormal. The child is here to teach. And it's teaching you something. And it's teaching everyone around the child something. So think of it in a new perspective. Because you know what? It can be a little humorous sometimes. Like some of the stuff that we hear, it's pretty funny. So just make sure to have like an open mind at all times. Next card is Oath, Promise, Pledge, and Contract, which is, isn't she beautiful too? So beautiful. So, Promise, Pledge, Contract. We all come here with like a semi-contract in the beginning, but we change it, we weave it, we kind of go wherever we want to go with this stuff, you know? But you can change anything, and just know that. You can change absolutely anything. But a lot of us come here with a knowing of what our contract is, and sometimes we don't. So we're usually like on a journey to figure it out. Like a lot of us have fears that we just don't even know what they're from. And a lot of them are from like past lives, and we're just kind of like, I don't know why I have that fear. Honestly, it's kind of just there, and I don't know why. So it's like a journey to figure out what started that. And it's part of the contract of learning it. And it's like you promised something that you promised Creator that this is the journey you wanted to go to and what you're going to learn. And like I said, you can change it at any time. But there are certain things that we've come here just to go off and learn. So, I mean, even if you, right now, in this moment, make a promise to yourself that you're going to be open-minded and you are going to figure out what led you here, why you're here, and have that gift, have that knowing of what you actually want to do. And this last card is Inner Trust. And she is absolutely stunning. I hope you guys can see her. She is absolutely stunning, and it says Inner Trust. So that last card is the biggest card of them all, as I'm telling you guys. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust, if you have a gifted child, that they are safe. You need to let them know that you trust them, and number one, most of all, that you love them. And there's nothing wrong with them. Trust them that they are on the right path. If they need something, they will come to you and they will ask for help. But trust them, because it's a big thing. And I will tell you that. Because a lot of us out there feel like we're so, like nobody understands. Like nobody trusts us, that everyone thinks we're crazy, that everyone thinks we're weird, because we have these feelings, we have these flinches, we have these certain things, and people are wondering why. Like, we get medically diagnosed all the time for things that aren't even actually happening, because there's a spirit around us, or we're empathing on something that is making us have like this reaction, and we're like, it's not me. So trust, it's the number one thing, is that you want to trust that everything is happening for a reason. And if they say it's not them, well, pray, meditate, ask for God, Source Creator, to help the child be able to ease through that, because it will help. Buy a crystal like I wear all the time, rosary, anything that just helps the child calm, and just know that the child can trust, and let the child know that they can trust. because that is the number one thing. You want to trust your child. You want the child to trust themselves, and you want to give them a place that they know it's okay and it's safe. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and watch out for the next video. Bye!